Welcome everybody to another Kyber Squad episode. With today, yours truly, Freddy Days and Jerry Mogar. Jerry, how are you today, my
All
friend?
good. All good. Great. Hope everybody home is doing okay, is doing great. Great. We just, I'm prepared. I'm prepared to talk about the next episodes. We're going to go over the remainder of Visions' episodes.
Vicious episodes, exactly.
Yes.
But before we proceed, I would like to today. Well, is it congratulate? No, it's not congratulate, right? We're celebrating the
We're
International
celebrating.
Podcast Day.
Hmm.
So today that we're recording, it's the International Podcast around the globe. I believe this is a celebration. At
Yes.
least I
If
learned
it's
today.
international, it should be around the world.
Exactly.
See,
Buh.
it's
Uh,
contagious. Freddy Daysisms are contagious. So,
anyways, to all of you guys listening out there, if you also are someone who creates content, who creates a podcast, has its own podcast, congratulations to you. And well, today, September 30th, we're celebrating this day. Moving on. So Jerry, as Jerry said, we're gonna be talking about the last six episodes of this new Star Wars series, Visions. Um, so well, I think my opinion changed after the last time. If I recollect, if I remember correctly,
yeah.
I had some comments about Visions, but let me tell you, I have a different opinion now. What about you, Jerry?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I by that time I had seen the episodes throughout episode 7, and that was good. I re see, I'm tongue twisting here. I don't know what's wrong with me right now, but yeah, I rewatched. That's the word I was looking for. I rewatched
Okay.
episode 7 and episode 8, episode 9,
Okay.
and I was in for a quite grateful surprise because those are pretty good episodes. But let us not talk about this further on, and let's begin with the next episode, which is episode 4.
Episode 4. So just to let you know, Jerry, and all the audience out there, to all the guys and girls, um, I watched the episodes like in blocks of three, to be honest, and I might not remember correctly everything. I just have like a notion of what I saw, how I felt. That's me. That's how I work. Sorry about that.
Freddy works in mysterious ways.
Exactly. Sometimes I don't even know how I work. I was like, oh,
You know
I,
nothing, Freddy
I know
Days.
nothing
Oh,
about
I'm sorry.
myself.
I got the universe mistaken. It's not Game of Thrones, so sorry. Sorry.
Anyways, this episode 4, I mean, again, I don't remember correctly. This episode is just like a blurry vision, and maybe that's why. I mean, I remember the animation. The story was quite alright, but again, if I don't remember much, it's because it wasn't that good. It was just meh,
Yeah.
normal. It was regular. I would put it like that. This story, again. Well, let's see. What do you have to say about this?
I mean, honestly, I got bored with this episode. It was, till some point, entertaining, but
Uh
to
huh.
me, it did nothing. I mean, honestly, it did nothing. I don't remember much about this episode. Yeah, the animation was cool. Everything aesthetically was great, but I didn't fall in love with the story. I didn't
Yeah.
love the story. I didn't even like the story. So I got bored. I got mixed in the details. It was like this. What's the name of that episode? It's the Town's
There's
Bride.
something about a bride. Yeah, the town's bride,
Town's Bride, something like that.
and just as
Yeah, go
far as in
ahead.
the story, as far as in the story goes, for those out there listening and wondering about this episode, okay, this might be a little bit late, but spoiler alert. uh, anyways, in this episode, I mean, basically, it just talks about a guy or a person that has like these two daughters, but one is like the rebellious one, and one is like the shy one or like the calm one that offers as a tribute to save his father. And the Empire is like, yes, we're gonna take her away. So the Empire knows that, you know, we're not to mess with. And all of the sudden, this Jedi character comes out, and or it was a lady, I believe. This girl starts.
Yeah.
Um, well, yeah, it's a lady that it's a girl that has this like master that we see him like
Yeah.
with a bucket head or bucket helmet. I don't know. The master was quite interesting. I thought also that he was a Jedi, but no, it turns out that he's just like a bounty. He's
Yeah.
like a sniper.
He's just kind of like like a consciousness or conscience type of character, or if you will, he's kind of like, yeah, master, but not in the force. Kind of like a counselor, if we can put it that way, if you will.
I would put it more like a friend because there is one scene where she is like wondering if she should intervene or like save, and the guy is like, I don't care what you do, like I know what I'm going to do and I know you, so the rest is up to you. And I was like, okay, so it's like a relationship of friends. They help each other, but obviously one it's more mature, it's more wise than the other. So it's much more wiser. But anyways, they end up helping these people, this tribute, like they defeat the Empire, and that's it. So again, it's just a entertaining story, but nothing much exciting. At least for me, of course.
Yeah, and they,
But
they did a mask. They put her a mask. They put this Jedi a mask. I mean, I did like the character of the Jedi, but what I didn't like is just a mask all of a sudden, because she takes off her mask and there's nothing beneath the mask. So it's just out of fashion. They're doing that now. I mean,
Yeah.
you see Kylo Ren, he has a mask, and he has nothing like as far as scars go or anything like that. Just out of spite, out of your imagination, you're just giving characters a mask. It's like, okay, that's nonsensical for me. That's nonsensical. So, e- anywho, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. You might agree with it. You might
I,
not agree with it.
I mean, maybe my theory is that since it is anime and in anime masks are, I would say, there are more used to have like or add like some sort of drama. I don't know. Maybe.
Probably, or it might be as well some type of Japanese culture. Put
Yeah.
there
Again.
as well.
Again, they are anime, combined, merged with anime. So that's why. Yeah, because now that you mention it, yeah, we see a lot of masks throughout the entire series. Um, but yeah, episode 4, Bride something.
Yeah, Town's Bride or whatever.
That's right.
Or whatever.
Or whatever. But moving on, next episode, episode 5. Wow. I mean, completely the opposite. completely the opposite.
What an episode, eh? What an
Yeah,
episode. It was
episode
good.
5 blew my mind.
Ninth
Like,
Jedi.
yeah, uh, it was nice. First of all, that it combined like this relationship with like the Japanese combination, Japanese culture, and with canon. Like it combines some sort of like the Order 66, like, because the Jedi are no longer um, in this let's say reality. Uh, Jedi are long gone. They don't even know how to. At least new generation of Jedi, they don't know how to manufacture a lightsaber. So they are, wow, I mean, the story, it's really interesting, and something that I liked, or I would say I loved, I will have to change that word. I loved is the that they show your this new concept. I'm sorry, this new concept where the blade that you wield is going to change according is going to change of color according to your force affinity. So that's a concept that I loved. What about you, Jerry?
Well, I didn't love it that much, but because it was like instant or instantly
We all
that
know your
change
color.
passing. Yeah, it's like, hey, you know what? The lightsaber for some reason changes to the user, and magically, all of a sudden and quickly, they just change the color. It's like, okay, yes, it would be interesting just taking that concept to canon. It would be good to see it happening. I mean, as a concept, it is interesting to explore that. It would be very interesting. At least for me, it would be very interesting. What I didn't like it was that it happened instantly, and that it left me with some doubts, if I'm being honest with you. But yes,
Yeah.
it's an interesting concept. It is an interesting concept. It is a good episode, and actually, this answers a question that Freddy Day's number one fan, Sarita, who we say hello to her, uh, had come up with a question on live. As you know, we have lives every Monday on Instagram, 6:30. So if you want to join, if you want to ask questions, if you want to say anything about what we're saying,
Exactly.
go to Kyber.squadpod on Instagram, follow us, blah, blah, blah. We'll be there. We'll talk to you. We want to engage with you. We want to hear you. We want to read you.
Exactly.
And we want to interact with you. But anywho, switching the topic again. Yes, it was a good episode. I mean, once again, you know I'm biased for the Sith. So this episode sees that there is kind of like a, how would you call it? Emboscada?
Ambush.
Yeah, there's an ambush there with a lot of Sith users. I did like that. I did like seeing a lot of Sith users. I mean, probably not that strong with the Force because there were a lot of them. And you know, the rule of two with Darth Bane and all of that jazz.
Yeah.
It evokes to more power with just two Sith. You know, so that was probably why they lost. I want to give that credit to their losing, or yeah, to their losing of them being more than just one user. And
Exactly.
although I did love that scene, I did love seeing a lot of Sith fight against Jedi, and that was great for me. I mean, and once again, since I'm a Sith bitch, I mean, I go for Sith. I will root for Sith any day, every day.
If Jerry was in that episode, as soon as he grabs a lightsaber, it will turn red.
I'd kill every Jedi. Every time.
So yeah, episode 5 again. This was like basically the highlights, the lightsabers that change color. This combination with like some sort of cannon in a planet that looks like a lightsaber. That was also cool. It was kind of corny, but it was cool. Um, but yeah, basically this episode was really good, really good. But anyways, um, episode 5, the Ninth Jedi. Episode 6, TOB1 or Toby. Um,
Not much to say about this one.
yeah, not much to say. If you out there listening to us remember what I had to say about episode 2 and episode 3 in the first version of this, it's gonna be pretty much the same for this episode. Episode
This
6.
this completes the childish trilogy.
Yeah,
Out of visions.
basically, basically, this episode was like targeted to a like a young, very young audience, I would say, because it's basically a combination between. Well, first of all, they combined Star Wars with Astro Boy. Basically, like the little kid was not Astro Boy; was just this robot TOB1,
Android.
like Android, yeah,
Yeah.
or cyborg. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's
well-
it's like a robot, kind of like human, like Pinocchio, basically. And the story is just like the creator is this Geppetto kind of like guy, and that's
like
it.
like a Geppetto with Santa Claus without hands. It's meh. I mean, it's a concept worth exploring. Yeah, as you pointed out, childish like, but to my point of view, is not the worst. To my point of view, the worst is Tatooine
Of
Rhapsody.
course, yeah. Yeah, no,
By far, by far.
Sorry about that. By far. I mean, the story of TOB1, it's interesting, but I mean, you just can't avoid feeling that the story of everything is like super childish. So, but yeah, a lot of fantasy. That's about it. I mean, that's it. To me, I couldn't avoid, like, when I was watching this episode, feel I was watching a mix of Astro Boy. That's it. The entire time, I wasn't seeing Star Wars at all. I saw a different concept of Astro Boy.
Yeah. Yeah, could be.
It-
as
it-
we were
it
talking
wasn't-
before recording, you did mention as well this kind of like feel of this Astro Boy or this Warsy Astro Boy, if we could call it that way.
Yeah.
This Warsy Astro Boy having the story of well, a similar story of Pinocchio's. So, yeah,
Yeah.
it did make sense, at least for me. I don't know, you guys tell us what you thought, what you think, if this, what we're telling you, or what Freddy Days thought of, does make sense with you, or to your point of view. And, yeah, because it was just, I don't know, man. It was entertaining. For me, it was entertaining. It was not bad. It was not good.
It's like
Just
if
like-
the creators
Yeah.
said, let's grab Pinocchio from here, let's grab Astro Boy, and let's combine it with a Star Wars theme, and that's what we got. That's it.
Yeah, I want to be a true Jedi. I want to be a true
Yeah. So,
Jedi.
episode 6, no. Not me.
Big pass. Big pass.
Big pass, yeah.
Okay. And then.
Okay. Oh, episode 7, man. I mean, I wasn't expecting this. I mean, my feelings towards Star Wars Visions were like fluctuating.
It's a roller coaster.
It's a roller coaster,
Like totally. You get one good episode, then another one that's kind of icky, and then another one that's bad. And then you jump back on again to a good episode, and then you go back to a bad one.
I mean, from here, from this point, if you, Kyber listener, if you friend, my friend out there, are listening to this till this point, at least from my perspective, from Freddy Dace's perspective, episode 7, 8, and 9 are not that bad. I mean, you can relax and really enjoy these episodes. You may have like your opinions on certain things, but at least they are not bad. For me, I don't know what you think, Jerry. If you agree with me or not, but
I actually, I wouldn't say for once because we've agreed on some points, but I actually, or surprisingly, do agree with you. I
yeah,
agree.
yeah. This last part was again surprising. Episode 7. So let's start. Episode 7, The Elder.
The Elder. Oh my goodness. Jeez.
Uh,
This is the proof that you can still get
yeah.
a good story, no matter the time. No matter the time. But this one, to my point of view, this one is my favorite out of them all. Out of them all, this is my number one pick. Why?
Yep.
Because we have this rhyme, again, very well done, about or of a Jedi Master and a Jedi Apprentice. And then we have a great Sith. A presence of a great Sith. He was just by himself, but it is a wise Sith, and he is, of course, the Elder. The Elder. We see this dynamic happening of the master teaching very well to his student, the student learning everything. I mean, of course, kind of like saying, hey, you know what? I want more action. I want more. I want more. I want to learn more. And the master saying, yes, you know what? Yeah, but be patient. And doing it calmly, and the Padawan learning everything like calmly, like really understanding the Padawan. Something that, for instance, we do not see with the dynamic of Obi-Wan and Anakin. For example, just to put an example out there, you know?
Yep.
So it's interesting. And we were talking again before recording. We were reminiscing of, you know what? For me, it's kind of Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Freddy Days was putting a very good point of, I'm not gonna say it. You tell us, Freddy Days.
Okay, so my opinion on this episode, it gave me what if Qui-Gon would have trained Anakin. Like, the presence was of this teacher, it was very similar to what Qui-Gon would have been in his let's say young adulthood. Let's say before Obi-Wan. I don't know, his late or early, I'm sorry, 30s. Or we can put it in another example, a good example that it crossed my mind right now. Let's say a relationship of Dooku, a young Dooku and a young Qui-Gon as a Padawan. Because again, Qui-Gon was the Jedi he was because of his master, and Dooku was very wise. And all these messages that this master is telling the kid, his Padawan, related to power, that yes, you can achieve power, but eventually everything will go away. So the power, you transmit it or you pass it along as knowledge, but you don't let it consume you. So all this rhyme with what we saw was the main issue in episode 3 that could have been avoided if the approach was different, if again Anakin would have had a different approach to that. So it was really good. I mean, and as you mentioned, villain, let's not put the villain in the second place. Oh my god, what a villain. Wow. I mean, just that. Wow, it's like savage. It's savage.
Yeah, of course. He's a good Sith. I mean, probably I would categorize him as a regular Sith, not in the level of Papa Palpatine. I would give him like a regular Sith, but
But
a very wise, of course, very wise, very badass. But he wasn't that strong with the Force. For example, Palpatine. At some point,
okay.
at some point, Palpatine just got rid of his lightsaber because he wasn't interested in that. He used Force lightning
True.
because
True.
it was easier for him. He was so knowledgeable with the Force. But anywho, I don't want to compare this Sith or the Elder to Palpatine
Of course,
because
yeah.
there's a huge gap between those two. But still, you see a good Sith character. This one, and just not just because I'm biased towards the Sith, because I am. I already disclosed that. I am. But this one was it felt Star Wars. Even though it is anime, even though the animation is totally anime, it felt truly Star Wars.
Yep.
Nothing to put there. I mean, yes, you see the Japanese culture, but this is why this one is my favorite, because it felt totally Star Wars. There was
Yep.
nothing there that missed that warsy feeling, at least for me. This
Yeah.
one became my favorite. Top of them all.
Top of them all. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a very good episode. Yeah. Maybe I agree with you. I don't know because the next two episodes.
I thought you were gonna debate. You didn't. Okay.
No,
okay.
no. I mean, the so far. I mean, or let me put it this way: out of the entire 9 episodes, episode 7, 5, and 1 are my top, I would say. But there is also episode 8 and 9. And well, we're gonna mention this to our Kyber listeners. We'll get to this debate of the grading at the end, but episode 8, what's the name, Jerry?
Lop and Ocho. Number 8 in Spanish for all of you.
Lap and Ocho, 8. Okay, another great story. But maybe it was just because of the animation of this like bunny. But again, it's like nothing wrong in there.
I mean, it's part of the anime thing, you know. It's something that, well, for example, on the 2-3 shows I've seen of anime, it happens, you know. For
Yeah, it
example,
happens.
Dragon Ball Z has it, or Dragon Ball has it. We have, for example, this Bubbles character, or we have this.
I mean-
or well, whatever. But that's something
yeah.
that anime has, you know. So, and
And
it's
Star
a
Wars
diverse
has
galaxy.
as well. I mean,
it's a diverse galaxy. So my
Exactly.
thought was like, why not? It's okay as long as it's a good character, it's a good story. I'm fine with it. Go with it. For me, at least. At least.
No, yeah, true. And what I liked about this is that I thought it was going to be predictable. I thought I had an idea of something, and at the end, it turned out the opposite.
I concur.
I concur.
As Kia Dimundi would say.
You bitch. I'm just gonna say this one for all those people out there. If Ki Adimundi is your favorite Jedi, I'm sorry, but you're like I hate you. I just hate you.
He ghosting your ass. He ghosting your ass.
Like block right now. Like no, you're not my friend. We cannot be friends. Like no.
No, no, no.
Like,
No, no, no.
oh no, dear. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so yeah, it had a like an unexpected twist. I thought that the father figure was the actual like evil one. He was the bad guy, and the girl was good. And I don't know. I just had like the battle between the girls is like one is gonna be good, one is gonna be bad. Like okay, yeah, I kind of see that coming. But the story, like the the actual or the legitimate uh, ruler
Yeah.
going back to the dark side, and the father, I mean the father daughter fight was right to the heart. It was good. I mean, the episode 8, it wasn't like amazing or the best of it all, but it was good. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to that episode.
I mean, and if we could call it that way, if we could say this, I would think of it as these two sisters having a rhyme with this bromance that is talking to you guys and gals. It's a light side character and there's a dark side character. And the dark side character is loyal to the dark side, and the light side character is loyal to the light side. You know, we interject in different points of view, and we might come up to conclusions. We might agree in some terms, we might not agree in some others, but still, it's this brotherhood relationship, and there's this sisterhood relationship. So probably I might have come to a conclusion because I was undecided on my second place and third place. On the second place, I might have. But yeah, go ahead.
So anyways, yeah, this episode ends up with like basically the two girls leaving, parting ways. I thought honestly that someone was gonna die, but again, no. Especially when she cuts like her sister, so she just marks her. But I mean, you can basically imagine what could come up in the future. Again, so this is just a unique story of 15 minutes. So they end up the episode with both parting ways, but it was an interesting turn of events.
That is something that I did like about this episode as well. I mean, not them having to say, as always, the light side will prevail. Like having it on a cliffhanger, and still having the sister fully loyal to the dark side, just parting ways, still with her strong decision, still with her made up mind, and saying no, I'm still darks, so I must stay here with the Empire. You do you, and not being like, for example, sequels like, hey, I'm gonna kiss you and everything is gonna be all right. All of a sudden, I'm just gonna become a force ghost and blah blah blah. It's all romantic. Look, the sparkles. No.
Yeah, exactly like that. But anyways, so that was episode 8. Interesting. Episode 9, the last episode of this project, we can say, of this project. I'm not. We're not sure if Visions will have a second season of another 8 or 9 episodes. If they do, I would definitely watch it. But well, anyways, that's like for conclusions. Jerry, episode 9.
Akakiri, which in Spanish
Akakiri.
sounds something like a poop something.
La ida al baño.
Yeah, because there's a word in Spanish for for shit, and that word is called caca. You know, so akakiri sounds like caca, so that's why. Sounds
anyways,
somewhat like popo, something
after,
like shit, something like poop.
after this gross explanation.
Oh my goodness! Oh, look at Mr. Right, Mr. I'm always right. I'm never wrong. Blah blah blah.
Well, I mean, who likes listening about poop? If you
Everybody, it's comedy. It's comedy, like time travel. Comedy, yeah. We wish this was comedy.
Anyways,
But if you're having fun, give us a thumbs
if
up.
you're having fun, I appreciate you out there listening to us still till this point. Thank you. Anyways,
Happy podcast. Happy podcast.
what
Bob Ross
was
would
shit?
say, this is a happy
What?
podcast. Happy podcast.
What I do have to say that was shitty about this last episode was the animation. The animation was kind of like,
Yeah, totally. Not a fan. Not a fan of that animation.
not a fan of that.
I don't know if it's a classic type of animation, but not a fan. Not a fan. I need to say that.
You
Yeah,
know
totally.
what? I don't remember this anime back when I was a little like a kid, but this kid that was always like pulling out his
Yeah. It was this Korean kid. I don't remember that.
a kid that would always, it was famous because he would always pull down his pants and show you his cheeks,
Buttocks.
his buttocks. But anyways, like that animation was kind of like also like you can't draw shit.
See? and who's the gross one? See? See, I came up with poop, and he's talking about a sexual organ to some.
Yeah.
See?
So
See who's grosser than me? See?
so anyways, I don't remember the name of this animation, but it's pretty much like that type, like animation that it's not very graceful visually, let's say.
Yeah. We could say it's not eye candy-ish.
Yeah, but well, anyways.
Yeah, I mean, all the other 8 episodes, the animation was interesting. I mean, it was different. It was or classical to anime or what we've seen of anime. But this one was okay. Kind of leaves you.
Yeah.
Kind of leaves you thinking. You know, it's like okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a big company like Disney and this animation. I mean, once again, probably I'm not knowledgeable in anime
Exactly.
or the Japanese culture. Probably
We are
might
ignorant. I
be-
mean,
might be a part of
I
it.
apologize. I'm an ignorant.
Yeah, me too. Hashtag me too. So, yeah, I mean, it might be
Well,
our ignorance playing.
With that being said, it was
might
trash.
be our ignorance playing, but yeah, just full disclosure, we're just ignorant, but we're Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
And we're just talking on visions. That's it. It's as simple as that.
But other than that, the story it was a little bit more than interesting. I'm still like digesting some sort of way this episode because it just gives you this story of a guy having this random visions that till a certain point or extent it loses his powers because he could be in a fight and then he has some sort of like a headache or I
Yeah.
don't know. And he always sees this like only figure. But at the beginning, I thought that this was from the past. So this is something that had happened. First of all. But then the story goes by, and then you just see a clip where the master or someone that you could think of or assume is his master is like, if you go through this path, like I can't help you.
You're going
and
on a
then
path
again,
I can't follow.
yeah. And then again, that exactly crossed my mind. As I was watching this episode, it was just like, this is like a rhyme, a tribute to episode 3. Just, and then the last scene, everything made sense with his visions. I mean, he was seeing just a glimpse to his future, something that he didn't know because
It hadn't happened.
it hadn't happened. But again, his emotions, he was too excited or too nervous, too anxious about it. But then again, no one really would help him, and he was twisted. And oh my god, like the ending, I was like, oh,
We
oh.
see though. We see. I need to interject here. We see
Okay.
a Carter, Captain Carter, there, as far as animation goes, because we see this female corpulence, like kind of like a strong woman.
Okay, so
Has a
Captain Carter
corpulence.
in,
So
in
yeah,
Marvel's
on
What If.
on what if,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah.
like Captain Carter on what if, on the what if,
Like a
episode.
big ass buff lady, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I mean, Captain Carter had it was I mean, to my point of view, was like, really, you're gonna buff her up while she was very feminine on live action, and she was cute, and they buff her up
I
like
didn't
all of
mind
a
it.
sudden.
I didn't mind that. I was like, Captain Carter.
Yeah, I know you were. I know you were. I know you were. I was like, nah. They
Two
buffed
meter
her up
tall
like
ass woman.
it was way too much. It was way too much for me.
Beat the
As
shit
far
out
as
of me. I don't care.
as far as Captain Carter goes, it was too much for me. That animation. But anywho, there are different body types. Of course, it is understandable. And that's why I didn't like that going that way on what if episodes. But this one, it's a corpulence type of Captain Carter, and
Yep.
she's a Sith, or a remembrance to a Sith. I just froze
Yep.
on the screen. I apologize. Come on, camera, come on. Well, either way, yeah, it was interesting to see this character who kicks this protagonist's ass, and he ends up. What does he end up doing, Freddy Days?
Well, as I explained earlier, well, this guy, and throughout the episode, is having these visions of him killing someone. So it turns out that this person that he was killing was actually the love of his life. Uh, so this big ass captain, buff captain that Jerry is saying, she had captured this Jedi's like love of his life or his friend, someone that he was really close to, and she disguises this girl as like as a one of her guards. I'm sorry, of his royal guards. So she is using the Force and throwing all of these guards, characters, dummies. I don't know. She's just using them as a distraction, and this Jedi is just throwing, swinging his lightsaber,
He's
So
swinging, swinging,
yeah, he's
swinging,
swinging,
swinging.
swinging. So I mean, he goes mad once he knows that he has killed the love of his life. And this lady, again with an attitude like Palpatine in episode 3, like, I know how to save your life, how to save her life. And if you join me, we can do it. So the guy agrees to, he goes to the dark side, he saves he loved his loved one, but at this point he's consumed to the dark side. So again, it's like this rhyme with episode 3 in a different way, but really good. And I was like, oh my god! I mean, the only but that I have to say about this episode is just the animation. Other than that, that's it. The episode was really good. So it seems that Jerry right here is having like technical difficulties related to his video.
Yeah, related to my camera. So if you don't see me moving there, Jesus Christ! I mean, Zeus Christ!
It's normal to have this kind of problems here in this podcast, guys.
If we didn't have this type of problems, it wouldn't be the squad that you know and
Exactly.
and love. So bear with us. Bear with my freaking stupid face right there frozen. So let it go.
So-
let it go.
Yeah, let it go. I mean, we're getting towards the end. So, final comments. I mean, before wrapping up, let's say. First things first. Favorite episodes, Jerry. Let's say. Do we have a top 5? I have a top 5. Do you have a top 5?
I can come up with the top 5.
You can come up.
I can come up with the top 5.
Let's make it more difficult. Top 3.
Okay, I can do top 3. Yeah, definitely. See, it
Okay,
looks like
so
I'm smoking some weed. On that freezing picture, it looks like I'm smoking some weed. Some
You're
good
like in
grass.
you're in a 420 mood, like yeah, your face is saying everything, like
Oh, chillax, my brother, chillax.
do you want to smoke some dead sticks?
I want to go home and rethink my life.
Oh,
Oh my god. So okay, so top 3. Oh, I think it's gonna be difficult for me, but okay, top 3 for you.
for me, okay. Number 1, The Elder. Number 2, Akakiri. As far as story goes.
Let's say everything. I mean,
Okay,
let's just
then-
keep it
then-
simple. Top
okay.
3.
Okay. Then, if we're taking everything into account, number 1, The Elder. Number
Uh-huh.
2, The Duel. And number 3, Lop and Ocho. Or 8.
Okay. Okay. Oof.
And
to
to
me,
go with let's go with your top 5, okay? So number 4, Akakiri, and number 5, the 9th Jedi. There you go.
okay.
That's my top 5.
That top 5. Okay. Oof. To me, it's more difficult. I feel like conflict. If we were to leave it like in a top 3 only, to me, top 3 would be episode 7. I do agree with in that with you. Episode as a number 2, I would put episode 9. Episode 9 was. No, you know what? I felt conflicted. Scratch that. Episode number 1, episode 7, The Elder. Episode number 2, the Duel. It's the first episode, the very first episode. Third place, I would put episode 9. episode 4, I would put um, Loop and Ocho. And yeah, Loop and Ocho and no, the other
No?
way around.
Yes? Come on, make up your mind, man. What's
It's
wrong
too
with
difficult for
you?
me. It's too, okay. Here we go again.
What's wrong with you?
It's for too difficult to me to
Come
make up my
on,
mind.
son, make up your mind. It's not that difficult. Just
No,
take
it is.
picks.
Are you Team Jerry or are you Team Freddy Days? I mean, are you like? Can you decide yourself? Like, make up your mind.
Team
right
Jerry
there?
for the win.
Or episode Freddy Days? You're just like me, like everything is too good. But no, okay, here it goes. First place, episode 7, The Elder. Second place, The Duel, first episode. Third place, episode 9. Fourth place, The Ninth Jedi. And fifth place, Loop and Ocho. Yeah, Akakiri's. Wait, is that one with the
With the what?
the one that we talk about, the girl with like the Jedi with his master with the bucket head? Is that Akakiri?
That's the
No, that's the town
town
bride.
sprite.
7, 8, yeah, I just remember.
And here we go. Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah, I just remember. Which is episode 8.
I'm sorry. I just got carried away with your delay responding, grading this episodes.
But yeah, that's about it. That's my grade. That's how I would put him in like in this ranking. If before we wrap up, Jerry, if there was a season, let's say, of Visions, would you watch them?
Yep, I would. Just because of the episodes that I liked. I mean,
Okay.
and I'm talking story or animation or both of them together. Yes. And I do think that the actual creatives on Lucasfilm are rethinking things and they're learning from their mistakes. So I'm kind of seeing some light there. I don't know if it was Caitlin Kennedy. If it was, I thank her, and probably my opinion of her might be changing if it was her. If it wasn't the fact that Filoni
audacity.
and Favreau are taking things to the right track back on again. That's my thought. So
Okay.
if it was Caitlin Kennedy, that's good. It wasn't great. It wasn't bad. I would say it's a little bit better than good.
Okay, so a little bit better than good. And you're talking about Visions overall, right?
Yeah, overall, the 9 episodes.
Okay. How would you grade like Visions from 1 to 10? The entire 9 episodes, like.
The whole thing?
Unfortunately, we have to take in consideration the 3 childish
The
episodes.
whole chimichanga?
Yes, the whole chimichanga.
I would say it's 6.3.
Okay. A bit more generous than what I would say, but yeah, I will give it a 6, round 6.
Okay. Respectable.
Yeah, I mean,
In this occasion, you were the one that graded the worst. So, okay. Something is
Yeah.
happening to me. I don't know what the freak is happening to me. But still, I mean, if we would round the qualifications, it's the same qualification.
Yeah, man.
Because
Just
it's not
six.
even a 6.5 that rounds up to a 7, or we could say 6.6. So yeah, it's still a 6. It's still a 6.
Yeah, I mean, to be a seven, it would have had to bring more emotions, or I don't know. There's something that I did like it, but okay, that's it.
Yeah,
Just
it
a
was
six.
entertaining. That's a word I will use to describe it. It's entertaining, and that is it. Let me just change the camera because this whole freezing thing just it's just breaking my nerves. So,
Okay.
hello,
So.
hello everyone. This is Jerry. Hello.
Okay, uh, so yeah, Visions has a respectable six. And just to wrap up my final comments, if they were looking just that to entertain, they made it. Uh, I'm not sure if they are looking to expand or to to explore this option as in a live action series. I'm not sure exactly what they were planning. If Visions is just this 9 episodes and that's it, if we're not gonna hear anymore. Uh, if there were more Visions, yes, of course, I would watch it. Definitely. But you guys, let us know. Let us know what you thought about Visions. Let us know what you thought about the episodes. Do you like the same episodes as us? Do you have a different ranking? Please share your opinion with us. Uh,
Let us know, guys and gals, if you think this was part of the Machiavellic plan Lucasfilm has, what you thought the plan was, the goals, the objectives. Just let us know. We want to talk to you guys. We want to engage with you. We want to listen to you. And we want to create more content for you. So just let us know. Let us know. We like this content you're pulling. We don't like it. We would like to have you guys focus on this, focus on that. Whatever. You just let us know. We're here for you. We're your bitches. So, let us know.
we're here to serve. But as Jerry said, guys, we're here to serve. We're here for you. This is a podcast made from Star Wars fans, for fans, and non-fans out there. Thank you very much for listening to us. My name was Freddie Days, and also Jerry Mogar here with you.
Okay, so your name
thank you
was
very much,
Freddie
guys, for
Days. Now,
listening.
what's your name now?
Yeah, Freddie Days right here, and that guy right there laughing at me. That one right there is Jerry.
Hello, hello, hello. I'm Jerry. I'm Jerry. Nice to meet you. It's
That
very
dumbass right there,
nice.
that's Jerry. Anyways, we love you guys. Thank you very much. We are Kyber Squad, and we hope to hear you in the next transmission. See you, and you have a great week, a great weekend, a great day, a great night. Take care, everyone,
Take care.
and we'll
Bye.
see you in the next transmission.
Cheers. See you next
Bye.
time. Guys, gals, we stopped recording before the main thing. I just want to cut my veins right now. That's why I'm on emo mode. 30 days, what are our socials?
I'm sorry, guys. I can't believe this. But anyways, please don't forget to subscribe or follow us on YouTube, Spotify, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. We are Kyber Squad. Now we say bye-bye. Au
Bye-bye.
revoir.
This time for good. Bye. Look, I have the gallito Heli, like the president. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just. I don't
Bloopers.
know where I am. Okay, bye.